Welcome back to my channel. I know you've been wondering, is she alive? Is Reggie here? What is going on? It's been a long hiatus and I wanted to check in with you all to let you know what's been happening and getting back to the basics. What we speak about on this channel is mostly about simplifying life in the midst of chaos, living in the big city, and not necessarily have to move away just to find some peace, and finding ways and tips on how we can make it better for ourselves. And for women in health, menopause, fasting, dieting, all those things I touch on this channel, especially those of us over 50. Also just utilizing my life as an example of the journey I'm taking as a full-time caregiver, as well as a full-time corporate executive. So I want to be completely transparent as what's been going on in the last couple of months. I've been having caregiving challenges that have taken a turn with my mom. She's okay, but what's happening with her health is that it's requiring more 24/7 care around the clock. She's had numerous falls, and we were also living out of our normal home and moved into an actual Airbnb to remodel things and also to make things more user-friendly, functional for her as well. We knew we wanted to make some changes in the kitchen and in the bathroom here, which I'll show you. And that's wonderful and everything. And I have a great partner, my husband, who took maybe 9 to 10 weeks total to actually gut the house and be here 7 days a week. And he actually had an office outside in the garage, and to make sure that the crew is moving along and to answer questions. He designed a lot of this just using a pen and paper and showing how to make some changes for us, especially in the bathrooms and in the kitchen. These are the lessons that I'm learning and want to share it with you. And these are some of the unexpected challenges and what I've done about it to make some progress. Not necessarily answer everything and have all the answers, but I'm a researcher and I am someone who doesn't give up easily, and but at the same time, to manage my own health, being someone with chronic anxiety, it takes a toll. It really can. So through this break, I went through some milestones. One was telling myself the truth. This was about opening my eyes to the current reality that is happening all at once. And as you know, when different categories of your life come crashing in together, it is like an overwhelming nuclear bomb that just goes off not only in your head, but also manifests into actual health issues. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety, panic attacks, sleep deprivation, which is really the problem that will cause more conditions to appear. And so I had to take a step back and really look at simplification by subtraction. And what that means is I had to eliminate the higher stress issues in my life, or to minimize them as much as I possibly could, to be able to relieve myself and to make sure I can get clarity and think through the strategic plan that I'm going to do for the next steps in the long run, because none of this was sustainable. Sleep deprivation can't be sustainable. So I needed to be getting up numerous times at night to make sure my mom is changed. And she is a stroke survivor, had a major stroke at the age of 55, which I will be in the next couple of months. It really means have to do it differently with the lifestyle that we choose in life, and to make sure that these type of ailments don't actually creep up on us. And that's where I'm at. So this is where I crashed and burned. Everything seemed like I hit rock bottom all at the same time. The simplification of things, which one, I took PTO from my job for a couple of weeks so I could just to regroup, get some rest, which is number one, because that's about taking care of self. If my health is not right, then I can't take care of my mom or my husband. And if you're a caregiver, you understand what I'm talking about. This is not do an 8-hour shift and you're off for the rest of the day. This is real time, 24/7, constantly, bells ringing, just a lot of things that are occurring that I need to address. And there's no backup. Really, there's no backup. I do have a caregiver in the day, but I only have 6 hours a day that I actually have a paid caregiver for my mom. And as you know, that's private pay, and that budget it can blow out of control pretty quickly. And so I have to really manage the budgets, and managing another person's finances and my own and everything that happens in this household, again, is another full-time job. So confronting the sandcastle, as my coach would tell me. I realized that parts of my life had an unstable foundation. I had to address those areas and attack it. And that's what I did by stepping back and taking a break from those things that may be causing extra stress in my life. This is where I failed. I failed beautifully. And it's okay to do that. Failing beautifully means to reach the success of any plan that you put in place. So I learned to embrace failure, and that's what you must do to be successful in any goal that you set for yourself. And there's a lesson to be learned by failing. So this is where I took a deep dive into my life and take the inventory of every category of my life and really break it down into baby steps. The remodel took a toll on us all, and the time away from my normal fitness routine, I knew that I fell off big time. I gained some weight. The sleep deprivation doesn't help, because if you don't sleep, you can't lose weight. You have to take a look at balancing the hormones at the same time, getting the rest, because that affects the hormones, and then stress affects the hormones. There's so many things that will knock you off your game. So I lowered the pain threshold. It's vulnerability that became my strength, and staying open to all the limitless possibilities that are out there. So that's what I did. Walk through the fire, even though it's the unknown. Just know having faith in God, that's first and number one, leaning on His understanding and not your own. And just to know that the meditating and prayer that you continue to have daily with God will make all the difference in the world, because He will show you the way. So basically, I'm not there yet 100%. I'm still on that journey of finding peace and sharing my findings with you. And I have written some things, and I hope to be sharing that soon in a digital product to package up for you. When you feel like you're spiraling out of control and you just need some enlightenment, this is the journey and this is the channel. So I want to thank you for your patience and your support. Please like the video, and so we can get this algorithm build back up and wake it up again, so I can bring out more videos to you. Look forward to talking to you soon on the next video, and always remember, you can begin again.